Hello, everyone. Happy Saturday morning or Friday evening. Wait, no, that's not right. Nope, nope, nope. Friday morning. Happy Friday morning or Friday evening, depending on where you are in the world. It's Viola here, and I'm just about to hop on live with a friend. I'm just going to wait for her to join. But I hope you've been having a fabulous day. If you're joining me, please let me know where you're from, like where you're joining from, and how's your day been? Oh, there she is. Okay, I'll bring you on camera now, Tash. Tash is amazing. So she is the podcast host of the podcast Chronicles of a Self-Love Activist. Hello, hello, Tash. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I'm amazing. Thank you so much for joining me.
No worries. Thank you for having me.
So everyone meet Tash and definitely go check out her podcast because it's amazing. And if you love all things self-love and you love humor and just connectedness and realness, she is definitely your girl. She's from New Zealand and she joined me last year, at the end of last year, in Soulful Business Academy as well. And so I thought I'd bring her on to have a quick chat. So, Tash, from you, I'd be really interested to know, like, obviously you made the decision to join Soulful Business Academy, but before, like, was it like a clear-cut, yes, I'm going to join, or were you kind of like doubting yourself, or like, what was the process like in your mind of joining Soulful Business Academy?
I was totally on the fence until maybe like just before I think the early bird finished, and we were in holiday in Australia, and I saw one of your webinars, and it was, I think, the first time that I'd actually seen you do something bigger than sort of like just a quick live. And it just changed my perspective. Like, you blew my mind straight away. And I was like, no, I need to do the Soul Business Academy thing. And, you know, when you get sort of caught up in the hype of being on holiday and you're just so much more open to things that potentially at home you'd be a bit more like, I think that helped. And I was just like, no, yes, I'm doing it. And I did it. And it was the best decision ever.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool. That's so funny that you signed up while you were on holiday. Because you were in Australia, weren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it started while you were over there, I think. I remember.
Uh,
Or were you?
I'm not sure. I think I just got back. Like, it was a,
Oh,
oh, got it. You know what I mean? Like, oh.
yeah. Yeah. Oh my gosh, amazing. And so, like, what was your experience of it? Was it like exactly what you expected it to be? Was the work kind of unexpected? Like, was it like, how did you find the actual process of the program?
I didn't really have too many expectations. I think I was going in with it into it pretty um, blind, so to speak. I was
Mm-hmm.
just a clean slate, and honestly, I was just overwhelmed with how much I was learning, and everything exceeded anything that I expected. Um, I learned so much about myself, and I remember after our first call, like the introduction, I
Mm-hmm.
hopped off that and went to talk to my partner, and I was just buzzing. Like, it was
Mm-hmm.
nighttime and we were supposed to go to sleep, but I was just lying in bed like, and then we learnt this thing, and then we learnt this, and I had such a great, oh my God, and did you know that this is a thing? And we just spent, like, my poor partner was just like, yep, that's, oh, cool. And I'm like, no, but you need to understand.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. And so did you already have like a business in mind that you wanted to do, or like were you kind of like confident with the direction of wanting to start a business, or was it kind of like, oh my gosh, I just have an idea and how could I turn it into a business? Like what were you like with that aspect of it?
I had sort of freshly started thinking about the idea of helping people in a way that fosters their self-love and their self-care. But other than that, I didn't really have much of an idea. I knew I kind of wanted to head towards coaching, mentoring, or counseling, sort of. But
Yeah.
otherwise, I didn't have too much of an idea, but that just got completely fostered throughout the process, and I came out of it as a self-love coach and mentor. So you, I just want to say to anyone paying attention that if you don't know exactly what you want to do, that doesn't matter. Like, even if
Mhm.
you just have a shred of an idea of which direction you want to go, that's all that you need, because you just completely take our ideas and you nurture them, and then we become so much more confident and in tune and aligned to everything that we are meant to achieve.
Yeah, and it was so awesome watching that process as well, because even there was like a couple that were like not sure what they wanted to do, and even afterwards, like one of the girls like, you know what, this is what I've decided I'm doing, and it's like, it's just so cool though, because there's like you've got all the tools now, but you're also in a community where people are like really encouraging of you. And I think it's like a nice change of pace, because a lot of people, like even when they just work with me, but I think in a group scenario, it's even like amplified. Like they're just like, oh my gosh, like I've never had anyone tell me I could do this before, or like I never thought it was possible. I think Anghard as well, like you're online, like when she told her goals like in one of the first posts, and then I was just like, oh yeah, that's totally possible, and she's like, oh my gosh, you're the first person to have ever said that. It's like, it's so cool. So like what was kind of your favorite part about it?
Oh, hard question. Um, like all of it? Can I say that?
Yeah.
No, I think the things that I learnt, and I'm just trying to think of how to phrase this properly. I went in with an open mind, and you helped me to transform that open mind to something even more open and even more accepting of things I didn't even know that I didn't know. I think
Yeah.
I
You don't know
learnt
what you don't
so
know.
much. That's it.
Yeah.
But it's just I didn't realize that I was kind of, without meaning to, kind of stuck in my own bubble until I did SPA, and I realized how much opportunity, how much potential there is for me and for all these wonderful women out there, and that it's all totally possible, and you can do whatever you want.
Mm, yeah, that's huge. That's so cool. And Anghard said, yes, V was the first person to say, yeah, that's totally achievable for my financial goals. Woohoo! Yeah, so this has been awesome. Thank you so much for sharing. Is there anything else that you'd leave someone who's kind of like either on the fence or maybe in a similar situation to you, where they like have an idea but they're not sure like necessarily like how they could turn it into a business, or yeah, they're on the fence like you were?
I think Mel summed it up quite well earlier today, but
Yeah.
I would just say, if you're on the fence, just jump in, invest in yourself, because that's exactly what it is. It's an investment, and
Mm-hmm.
you will get so much out of it that you don't even realize that you're lacking from your sort of everyday life. Just do it. Like, jump in, be courageous, and say, yes, I'm going to do it. It's going to be fine, because it will. It'll be more than fine. It'll be beautiful and great and inspirational. So my
Yeah.
advice is just jump on in.
Yay! Okay, this has been amazing. Thank you so much for joining me, Tash, and I'm so excited to keep following in your journey as well. And like I said, go check out our podcast and connect with Tash if you want to know more about what she does. And thank you so much for being here. Oh, and there's
Thank
like
you.
24 hours left to enroll in Soulful Business Academy, FYI. So get in touch with
So
me if you
do
want to
it.
know any more about that. Okay, bye.